Hello there, YouTube. What is going on now? It's me, Gabriel Neal here, founder of Weather Buddies Forecasting Central. If you guys love weather-related content, which I'm coming back at you with the U.S. weather forecast, please give the video a thumbs up, share with family and friends, subscribe to the channel, and also ring that bell notification icon for the latest updates. Also, I have a Discord server. Anybody can join. That'll be in the link in the description of the video, and will be in the pinned comments. Alright, let's get started with the video. Alrighty, here we are, September 12th, 2022, U.S. weather forecast. A warm pattern across the United States. So yes, there's going to be some... In the Midwest is probably going to be the cooler spots, but most of the country is going to experience some above average temperatures. But let's go ahead and move on to the first slide here. Okay, so as you know, there's that cutoff low that we were talking about, pretty much right over Ohio, honestly. It's kind of situated right over Ohio. And got a nice cold front right here. I also want to tell you there is no tropical activity right now in the Caribbean and the Gulf of Mexico, so there's nothing to worry about right there, but that still can change. I'm just letting you guys know that there's nothing at this time. Again, cutoff low in the Midwest, pretty much centered right over Ohio, northwest Ohio actually, and southeastern Michigan, sorry. Also, we could be experiencing a little bit of a southwest monsoon. A little feature of the southwest monsoon is going to be going here too. And this is for, I believe this is for tomorrow, I believe. But, yeah, this is for tomorrow. I had to look at the dates there for a second, make sure I was in the right spot. Scattered storms across the Great Basin and Mountain West. Could experience lightning with some of these storms may have dry lightning with them. So yeah, just be ready for that. All right, moving on to the next slide here. Now moving on Wednesday. There's that monsoon plume, and there's that cutoff low that turns more into kind of has the features of nor'easter. I can't consider it a nor'easter though because it's not quite that time yet. Also, southern tip of Florida could experience some above average precipitation, while the rest of the country, big, huge high pressure system coming in. Not going to have much going on across most of the country here, big section of the country. Alright, moving on to Thursday. Thursday, that monsoon moisture pushes east. We will get some scattered storms on the next slide right over here towards Iowa, parts of Michigan, or not Michigan, Missouri, sorry, the state's confused, and Nebraska and Kansas. We'll have to watch and see. And then also across Utah and Nevada, you can experience some storms. We're starting to get some indication that the Northwest is going to see some activity across mostly northern and central Idaho and Washington State. So yeah, we'll have to keep an eye on that. Next slide. Alright. It's not much going on here. We got a weak system right here, a little shortwave going through. Still got leftover precipitation from actual was originally Hurricane K, leftovers from that tropical system. Still lingering across the Intermountain West here, which is amazing how long that lasts for. Florida, well, you guys can be experiencing some rain and some thunderstorms. Now I know Florida is the lightning capital, so be careful down there. If you live down there and you get a thunderstorm, your thunder roars, go indoors. All right. I think this is my last slide for the precipitation. No, this is the last slide. Remember I was telling you the upper Great Plains is going to start to see something? Well, there it is. There's the precipitation right there. Upper Peninsula of Michigan could be experiencing some storms. Again, remnants of Tropical Storm K. We're starting to get some indication there's actually a branch of the jet stream trying to get going here across the northwest. Sorry, and again, storming across Florida. Rest of the country is pretty much just dry. Nothing over here, nothing over here. So, pretty much most of the country is dry. Okay, so I think this is the last slide. This is Saturday, September 17th. Alright, now we're moving on to temperature. Okay, so most of the country is probably west of that line and east of that line is where you're going to experience the above average temperatures. Where the below average temperatures will stay are confined here in the Midwest, Mid-South, and parts of the Ohio River Valley and the Mississippi River Valley. So we have to keep an eye on that. And yeah, moving on to the next slide. This does start to progress in a southeasterly direction, while still well above average across most of the western half of the United States. There is some cooling right on the west coast. California, Oregon, and Washington can experience a little bit of a cool off there. It's not going to be very long though. I mean, and then New England is not. Yeah, New England is gonna. New England's gonna cool down here in this next slide, but we'll start to warm up again throughout the rest of the slides here. Okay, so there's a big blotch of warm air here. This is associated with that upper level disturbance I told you about, the short wave, which it has a warm core to it, as you can tell. But again, generally well above average temperatures. It's going up to between 8 to 12 degrees above average in this area. Also, South Dakota, Nebraska, southern half of Minnesota, and Iowa could experience 8 to 12 degrees above average temperatures. Alright, let's move on to the next slide here. And this is where that heat starts to expand. Sorry, I have something in my nose. It's bothering me. Let's go drink there, it'll help. So this heat starts to expand eastward, and a lot of it is, yeah, a lot of this heat is covering most of the country. Now, as I was saying, New England was going to cool down for a minute, brief cool down, but they're going to warm right back up. So, as clearly noted in this slide. But look at this. Most of the country experienced some well above average temperatures, between 5 to 8 degrees above average across most of the country. Really, I mean, 2/3 of the country. So, this is the last slide of the temperature. So let's go ahead and move on to my forecast now. Ding, there you go. Alright, so this is what I'm calling for the next 5 to 7 days. As you guys can clearly tell, mostly above average temperature is confined across most of the middle part of the country. While slightly below average is in the mid-south and southeast, in the Mississippi River Valley, in the lower Ohio River Valley. And okay, so yeah, while the Northwest, I do expect there to be a slight change in this forecast, but the Northwest I may see above average precipitation here soon, but we'll have to wait and see what happens. Alright, now moving on to my temperature forecast. Here we go. Where we were expecting that shortwave to be, or another feature, and it's going to be below average across the Mississippi River Valley and the Ohio River Valley, which is not bad. While the interior New England states experience slightly above average, not all the way, because again, through the second half of those slides, it started to cool down. So, but this is probably for just like today and tomorrow, but that's going to all change in the coming days. While the western half of the United States, woo, okay. We're sizzling over here. There's a lot of heat in the western half of the United States, especially in the Northwest. I would add a little bit over here, but I don't. That warm up's not going to last long enough in the upper Great Plains to be considered an area of hot weather. But you guys are right on the edge there of the above average temperatures. All right, well, guys, This is my last slide here. So if you guys love weather-related content, you love weather forecasts, please give the video a thumbs up again, share it with family and friends, subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to ring that bell notification icon. I also have a weather Discord server in the description and in the pinned comments. Okay? You guys have a great day. Alright, bye.